Hello, dear Cancers, and happy birthday to you. May God bless you abundantly and fulfill all your heart's desire. That's my prayer for you. So let's get started. Let's see what's your birthday month reading for Cancerian Sun, Moon, and Rising. Well, it starts with testing you to see if baby Cancer has grown up or not all these years. So it's going to start with you not looking eye to eye with somebody. You are getting into a kind of a feeling of being distanced from someone. It can be that you're away from your loved one. It can be that they have gone to work out of the town, out of the city, out of the country, and you're not together. And then you are not feeling really good about it. It can also be that you recently had an argument with a friend and you don't feel fine about that. So it is weighing upon you, my dear Cancerian, in the first week. Or that is, it can also be just that you are traveling away from home, so you don't feel nice about it. There is this energy of a kind of separation. This is what I see. For some of the Cancerians, you can almost have a separation from your loved one. It can be due to the difference of opinion, or as I said, too much of work, so you have to travel. Or it can be also a relative who is creating that, or a person, or kind of a friend who is creating. Sometimes we have certain people who we mistakenly call friends, and they put fire between two people and then they try to separate them. So this kind of energy also can play out, for especially for Cancerian students. It can play out, so you need to be careful, okay? And I also see that for some of the Cancerians, it is that they are a bit worried about money matters, or they are worried that they have a lot of work and how they are going to complete it. So all in all, this energy is playing out at the beginning. It can be the money matters also pressing hard on you in the first week. This is what I see. Or you can also have a difference of opinion with your loved one. Your loved one feels that they need to work more to get more money, while you feel that I need to be more fulfilled sentimentally. Okay, so there is a clash of interests over here, my dear Cancerians, in the first week. But it's okay, because we are going to the second week. And the second week over here, you are a social butterfly. You are meeting a lot of people. You might be attending a lot of meetings, seminar, conferences. For some of you, you might join classes also, new classes, new friends also, that you are going to get acquainted with, and you're going to meet a lot of people. Maybe you're traveling, so you're meeting a lot of people also, new faces around this time. So making new friends, and when you're making new friends, then you need to be careful that you cannot trust everyone at the face value. You have to wait a bit, okay? Because not everybody is trustworthy. So you will make new friends, but I would like to give you an air of caution over here. A piece of caution here is that you need to first wait until you put your trust in them, all right? But I see the socializing is going to be a lot. You're going to be really busy. A lot of work also for Cancerians at this point of time. So for some of the Cancerians, I also see them giving interviews also. I see them appearing for different interviews. So they are also making friends over there in those new companies also. Or some of you are joining a new job also, getting on a new post also. So there are again new people around you, okay? So this is what I see for Cancerians in the second week. And for some of you, you might meet in those people, some people who are really, really nice and who can help you to achieve your goals. They can become the key elements in your path later on, my dear Cancerians. And then we go to the third week. What have you been doing with your money, my dear Cancerians? Honey, there is no money. Yeah, this is what is happening in the third week. You will be spending too much, and because of that, you can get a problem in the third week regarding money matters. Your budget is looking a bit anything, has got shrunken most probably. And then afterwards, he's like, I don't want to look at my bank account also. This can be the thing. Or there can be a sudden demand of money upon you by a relative, by a friend who is in need, and then you just give them the money, and then you don't have money for yourselves. This is what is seen, my dear Cancerians, in the third week, and that's not going to be a pretty good scene, because now when you see this video, just start saving, okay? And first check your bank account before giving that money away, all right? And I also see that for some of the Cancerians, they might find a job that is not very well paid also, but they still will take it. And I would say something is better than nothing, okay? So if you're like, oh, this job is not paying me well, or I'm going to wait, take it up. And if you are really like facing hardships regarding money, then take whatever comes for some time, and then get it started, and then you can try to send CVs in different places. Depends upon the bond that they make you sign, okay? So just be careful about that. There are opportunities, but sometimes when we don't have anything, we have to start with little to reach more, all right? So don't just dismiss a job offer just because, oh, it's not so well paid and I'm going to wait and all. But if you have been trying for very long and something is coming, then I would say take it up and get on the job for some time at least, and then later on you can also move out and more, because the more you wait, the more you're losing the market, the job market. You're losing your value in the job market also, all right? People are going to ask you, where were you all these years? Yeah. So better to have that, okay, you didn't waste much time, you got on a job, even if it was not very well paid at that time, all right? So in the third week, just for some of the Cancerians, this can happen, okay? And for Cancerian students, I see that you might have to compromise because regarding some classes or some school or university, because of the lack of financial support or financial strength. I would say that you don't have enough money to enter into that school or college or whatever. So this is what I see in the third week for you, my dear Cancerians. And then we go to the last week, and the last week is a beautiful week because energy inside of you is really high. You are full of passion, you're full of dynamism, you're full of strength. You want to conquer the world. When it comes to your work, you're going to attack your work with a lot of passion and a lot of determination and perseverance also. I see you will be doing very well at your work. You will be doing very well in your social circles also, because you will have that magnetism that you're exhibiting, okay? This is what I see that you're emitting at this point of time. And don't be shy, my dear Cancerians. This is one thing that is really bad in you, I would say, is that you're shy. Whatever you have, come on, you have it, so you show it, okay? Just don't be like this, like, oh, this, oh, that. No. Go out and be all out and show it to the world what you've got. You've got a lot, my dear Cancerians. So do that, please, okay? So in the last week, that energy is inside of you, and just be careful, because when it comes to your loved one, you can be very intense or very passionate with your loved ones, or your loved one can be very passionate with you and intense with you. And too much of intensity, what it creates fire or friction, okay? So you need to be careful. Always balance is the key word in everything, especially in relationships. Too much of everything, too much of love, too much of this, too much of that, will end up into destroying that relationship. So keep everything in a balance. Expectations also have to be balanced. This is what I can tell you, my dear Cancerians. And I also see money wise also things are going to be fine, because that energy that you're going to have inside of you is going to help you to do your best, okay? And the higher ups will notice it. And for you, if you're running your own business, then you're going to do very well, because you're putting in more efforts. The more efforts you put, the more you're going to reap the rewards also. However, aggressivity, fights, misunderstandings need to be avoided at any cost in the last week of July, my dear Cancerians. And student Cancerians also, you'll have a lot of energy, so put that effort and know that knowledge is not a waste, and the more efforts you're going to put, the more you're going to do well when it comes to your examinations, your test, okay? And so do that, my dear Cancerian students. So thank you very much for listening, and please do like, share, and comment, and have a wonderful, happy birthday. And know that each phase in our life is required, Imagine if all the time there was a happiness, we would not realize the value of what is happiness, right? All the time, if there was sadness, we would not know anything else than sadness. So, life is a mix of everything, and we need everything in our life because that is what makes it so beautiful, right? So, whatever comes your way, take it in your stride and thank the Almighty, the Divine, for this new year that has been bestowed upon you, my dear Cancerians. So thank you very much. Enjoy that lovely cake and the lovely socializing with friends and family. Please do like, share, and comment, and I'll see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.